Here we go. Comes out through here, out through this flooring right here, and then you walk in through where the flooring is, and you step foot right here, and you got water coming out from under it. Right here's the problem. That used to be what's referred to as the rug pit. It goes about 10 feet down in there to clean rugs with. And they threw an old wooden door over top of it. Like, I'm gonna walk across that shit. Yeah, boy. But look at this. This is supposed to run in a drain that goes across the top into a pit. And of course you see that secondary drain over there that's supposed to run across into the pit. And there's just no way in hell. You can't fix this until they shut down business for the day. But this, oh God. I mean, it's ruining everything. This is filthy down here, filthy. And here's another part of the problem. This is the exterior of that room right there. That drain comes right through there. One of them runs out here, the other one runs out right there. And it's supposed to go into this pit and drain right there. And the whole damn thing is stopped up. So this is just a bad situation right here. It's gonna be a mess. Well, this is definitely going to be fun. Teeny tiny little doorway. Today, we're down here in this old drain room. It's nice and dark. We've got us a ladder flooded over here on the other side, so we're trying to safely run some wiring extension cords here and get us this little lamp here plugged up. Standing, right here inside where a ladder, water, gunk, garbage, all that kind of stuff. We got us a shop light. We're going to run up here to the ceiling, right up above these pipes here. I'll plug this light up so we can see where we're working at and safely hook up some extension cords and fix this swimming pool that they got down here. And it is filthy, 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 filthy. These pipes overhead. This place is very, very old. It is very, very nasty. But there is, like I said, literally a swimming pool right there. And it has flooded everything. Pull these pipes out of the cement here. Run some new ones in. Put some new cement around it. Re-secure it. And get her hooked back up. You can see what I'm in today. Look at this mess down here. All water. Got a big brick wall behind me. As you can see, way up there. We got pipes that runs all the way through. Brick. Cement slab right here, and there's some big heavy machines right overhead right behind me there, and it drops the water out, runs down into these drains. Now this is a really antique big old pulley system right here. You can still see the cable and the weights on this thing. How it pulled things up and down, and they utilize this big pit over here for things. It's basically where our little jacuzzi room is today. Well, let me flip it around here. But yeah, you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So yeah, this is just, it's a mess. I mean, there's water, gunk. It's been running this way for about a week and a half. They couldn't shut down enough time to fix this because they couldn't afford to. They actually handle local hospital linen, which means that they have to get the laundry out. It's a laundry dry cleaning facility. You can see that old fan right there, man. They ain't made fans like that in 75 years or better. That is a damn old fan. And there's old breaker boxes over there. It's been flooded and rusted away. I mean, this is just... Here's the original drain doorway that kind of goes out and down into that pit. Part of what I'm doing is pandemic work. I do a little bit of everything on the side, and I go out and I help do some repairs for companies from time to time. And this is just some of those things, you know. They willing to pay for it, I'm willing to do it. Make some money and make them happy all at the same time. I mean, there's a lot of people out here. I'm sure in these bigger cities, people will stay busy depending on what neck of the woods you're in. But, you know, out here in the backwoods, you know, a lot of people know how to do 90% of everything themselves. And they still got the people who contract out, hire help to come in and do things, you know what I mean? So it's one of those, I work at my own schedule. You know, I got the garage that I run out of. I do make mobile repair calls from time to time for certain customers, you know, references, things like that. And then, of course, I do go out and I do different trade jobs, whether it's working on heavy machines and equipment, you know, working on industrial laundry machines and equipment, stuff like that. Travel around, it's pretty good money. You know, get to make some things on the side, keep with my own schedule. And here lately, I've been doing trades work like this. Actual owner, all right, he's in his 70s. Last year, he took a bad fall. You know, he took a fall, cracked his skull open, flew out to UK. He was pretty well in a coma for like 2 months. Had to drill a hole in his head, all that kind of stuff. So, any kind of maintenance schedule around here, any kind of help. You know, pandemic going on, people don't want to work. They can't find people to work. They recently been jammed up, needed people to come in and fix equipment, do the truck driving for them, you know, all that. And they were in a hard spot. I mean, you know, this is a place that cannot shut down. It's been open for 100 years, and it has never shut down a single day except for Sundays, which is their only day off. I mean, this place is older than the local hospital. You know, it's been around helping the hospitals in this area grow and get their stuff done since the day they opened their doors. And this place is older than it. So if I can keep this place moving, keep people working, I'm going to do it. That's just how I am. I mean, at the same time that this guy fell and cracked his skull, he flew out. His sister was already in really bad shape. She was really unhealthy. Wonderful lady. I've done all kinds of work for her. Whenever she found out that he was gone and in a coma in UK, you know, she had him release her from the hospital, and she ended up passing away within like a week of being home. He died. He didn't even know it. When he came out of the, you know, with the brain injury, he's still not the same to this day. And it's been almost a year. And, you know, he has his good days, has his bad days. This place, we got to keep it going for him. I decided to step up and kind of help find him a driver here and there. And, you know, I'm going to be training somebody for him next week. And we're going to be trying to fix this place up. And they're basically wanting me to take over as their head maintenance mechanic. And the good thing about that is I would be able to utilize the garage that they got here on site. It's got potential. You know, I could work on all their stuff, their customer stuff, their fleet vehicles, their machines, and I could work based out of here. If somebody wants to call me for other repairs, they could swing by here. I could work on stuff in the garage. If something broke down, I could just walk upstairs overhead. I could take care of their stuff for them, you know what I mean? If I need to go out and do mobile repairs, I could still do it. I mean, if I need to go out and travel and fix other equipment, machines for other places, I could still do it. So I figured we'd chit-chat about it since I'm down here, you know, in the basement and the bowels of the building, trying to see what we can get them fixed up with here. But let me know what you think in the comment box down below. You know, money and everything. Me being able to let this place stay in business. That's the principles that some of the younger generation doesn't have this day and age. A lot of people's like, well, if you ain't going to pay me, I'm going to go sit at home. So basically they're saying they don't care if anybody else here has jobs. They're basically saying they don't care if the local facilities have what they need to function. They don't care because they want to sit at home, drink their beer, play their video games, whatever it is. And if it means I have to work twice as hard for twice as less money, but it helps for the greater good, so be it, you know. That's just the way it is. But we'll talk more about this later. Found the problem. Pipe itself rusted in two. So we're going to have to chisel it away, break it loose from the cement on the inside right there. Move it from this pit, break it loose from here. This is going to all need to be replaced. And it finally just fell and hit the floor after some twisting and banging so we can get up there. Looked like from upstairs that there was something clogging the pipe out there, so we're going to see what we got. See what's wrong with it. Some dumbass, some dum-dum, to put it politely. This. That is a 4x4 in the drain. Hey, no wonder this thing broke. I mean, it broke literally. The pipe rusted and broke in two. That's just, people are not smart. I'm telling you. Look at that. Oh, we're standing in a mess, and this thing just keeps coming. Now you can't tell me that a piece of wood fell down in there all on its lonesome. Look how stupid that is. That big old piece of wood is what was clogging our pipe up. Right there's where the drain's supposed to be at. Now, after they got it clogged up, they put chicken wire. We're going to have some fun whittling at least the outside shell of this out. And then we're going to have to knock us some holes up through here. Find us a way to put us a new pipe in. I am not going to be putting steel back in place. But as you can see, this one overhead, it runs straight out, goes down at an incline through the brick. What we're going to be doing is probably hooking us up a new piece right here and letting it set out at a very narrow, you know, tapered slant right through here. I'll hook up a U-shaped brace, and I'm going to hook it to each side of them two joists right there. It's going to come down, and I'm going to put bracing underneath it, and I'm going to make them about 1 inch long as it goes. Hook it together whenever it starts to taper down just a little bit. And then essentially I'm going to run it straight down through here and let it start going downhill, because what I would like to do is hook it in right here, run it right through that little cubby hole right there, and then I'm going to make a little box frame to where it comes up from overhead instead of at the bottom. But that way we got a good steady incline coming straight down, because the way this was set up, it basically come over a corner, and then you got a 45 going straight down, another 45 going out, and then you got those rubber couplers. Been using the hell out of these hyper tough striking cat pry bars right there. Irwin chisel, beat the dog piss out of it. Got a little hyper tough 2-pound sledgehammer, 3-pound sledgehammer, something like that. He bought out here. Those reviews are coming up. Now I'll go show you what I've got done so far. Got us a new piece of PVC pipe run through the wall to the other side. Cemented all the way around it. I slapped a bunch of mortar on the inside of it, but I think it'll hold up fine. We got that pipe hooked up. We got some wood here. They had some scrap wood laying around, old pallet wood and stuff like that. I usually build things out of, so we'll use it here. We'll cut the bottoms of them off. This will make the pipe sit up there nice and smooth like. Now we just gotta hook up her 45 and run it through her little doorway. Well, now I've only got a few things left to do. As you can see, got it running up through here at a straight incline, and then I got a 45. It goes straight down. Got a rubber adapter that'll make a good access point if you ever need to get inside here, work on it, clean on it. And then it goes straight down and out to another 45 degree that goes into the pit. Now all I've got left to do is finish boxing this up right here, make sure it's nice and sturdy, and then of course we're going to turn everything on, make sure nothing is leaking, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut off the edges of this excess wood. All I done was simplify it, make it go straight down at an incline, nice and steady, and then straight down to the pit. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record every little thing because I was working, but I put this little sucker to work. Tools in action, doing real world repairs. Door review will be linked down below soon. Well, now we're looking from the outside of the hole as it comes straight down here, and then boom, straight into the pit. And I tell you what, if you haven't seen these Nebo Tools headlamps right here, these things are awesome, just saying.